Police respond to a hit and run involving one of their off-duty female officers and a man who hit her and then took off and managed to escape the scene.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this was done by his mirror.
What's happened here?
So as we were getting off the exit over here, I was in the middle lane and he came over into my lane.
Oh, so turning right?
Yeah, we hadn't turned yet. We were still coming up the ramp.
So you were in the right lane, he was in the left lane, he came all the way over?
So there's
or he was in the middle lane? Yeah.
There's three. So I was in the middle one driving up and he came from the left one and came over onto my side of the car.
Wow.
Yeah. My sister has the tag number.
I already got it. I already typed it in and everything. It was on the black 2011 Camry.
Yes, it was a Camry, yes. And you see the mirror hanging off.
I saw a Camry as I was coming and I was like looking because it was coming off of Old Pendergrass and I was like, that's the same area that they were coming off New Salem.
Yep.
They could have went to Benton Road, came back around, but I didn't see that hanging off and I was like, dang it. I was looking for it because I wanted to catch it so bad. I was like, please come by me, please.
Well, I followed it and I was thinking maybe because we continued we were in the middle lane, maybe he didn't want to stay there. So we came down and I just kept honking at him and he wouldn't stop. So he goes to the right and I'm like, okay, we're going to park over here. Nope, sure as shit. He just kept on down New Salem Church Road.
We honked. He would not stop.
Oh my goodness. And he lives in Jefferson.
Why did he flee? Like, did he not notice or?
He had to notice the
had to
side of my car
notice.
and his mirror was hanging off.
He just didn't care.
No.
Probably ain't got a license or something, probably the driver.
I was thinking he didn't have insurance or didn't have a license.
His insurance is showing he has insurance, so it's probably like the driver's probably might not be the registered owner. It might be somebody without a license. That's the only thing I can think of. Unless he's had so many accidents on his record, he's like, I gotta go. Oh, his face when he finds out, oh yeah, you hit a cop, by the way. Off-duty cop.
He knew that he hit somebody because I followed my horn and I was like, I kept honking and he just...
Oh, you know, if you lose a mirror, you're gonna feel, number one, you're gonna feel your car shake a little bit and you're gonna look over and be, oh, my mirror's not there anymore.
It did!
Using his license plate captured by the women in the car, they find his home and knock on his door in order to get his side of the story, which happens to be a bit different.
Well, we're here. I will keep you posted. She said that they were on 85 and off the exit, and he clipped her.
Like 10 minutes ago. Hey there, hey. Jefferson Police Department. Looking to speak to Mr. Edward. Edward Boseman.
Oh, okay. What is it? Regards to?
In regards to a wreck that he just had a few minutes ago.
A wreck?
Mm-hmm. He hit somebody and left the scene.
In which car? Because we got a lot of cars in his name in Benton.
That black car right there.
Oh, okay. So that you... Yeah, you was driving the car, so you need to come speak.
You was driving that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you can come talk to this officer right here. So he'll. Who's he? Your son?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he hit one car that just happened to be one of our officers. So they got the tag number on it. We have it on video.
So what's going on, man? What happened?
So the lady, I don't know who she was, but she had. I was about to turn right up here, like right next to the Spanish restaurant.
Yeah.
I was about to turn right, or I was in the turning lane. So I was in the lane first, but she just she came up and like, you know what I mean, and just like.
2-4. Yeah.
So.
Did you?
So like she had like my mirror on that side is
yeah.
like completely gone. It's like it's not even. But I mean.
What, do you have your ID with you?
No, I got it. Oh, no, it's in my car. It's in my car. Yeah,
no weapons or anything, right?
No, I don't have no. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you know, I did, because I can easily get this fixed, so I don't know why she was trying to, like, I mean.
Which lane were you in?
Huh?
Were you in the right lane or the center lane?
I was in the center lane.
Okay.
I was going right.
Okay.
So you were in the right lane, he was in the left lane, he came all the way over?
Yeah. There's three. I was in the middle one driving up and he came from the left one and came over onto my side of the car.
Wow.
I was in the center lane. I
Okay.
was going right.
Okay.
And I don't know if she was going right or like actually going to the right or like getting in the center lane. But I was already in the center lane first.
Okay.
So I didn't, you know what I mean? Like I checked my mirror over here, I checked over there, and then I kept driving up, and then, you know, like she just, so it was just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like one of those things.
I understand.
So.
733 radio, 27 out of Georgia. Hey, would you shut your door for me and just step over here? I want to.
Alright.
Just safety. There's no weapons in your pockets, anything like that.
No, I ain't got nothing.
If you don't mind,
This is
just
my
keep
phone.
your hands out of your pockets for
Okay.
me. 060. I know it's a habit, but just to be safe, you know.
I'll just keep it. All right.
So he's going to be going to jail tonight for hit and run, and also for failure to maintain lane as he was driving in the middle of the road, trying to get away to come down here. But you'd be able to bond him out and everything today.
Tomorrow?
Probably today.
Oh, today?
Yeah, today, down at the Jackson County Jail. It's just that he's got to be booked in, and then they figure out how much the bond amount is. That's the part I don't know about. And then you can bond them out, and then they'll give you a court date, or give him a court date. It just can't do that kind of stuff. especially if you hurt somebody and you don't know if they're hurt.
Drive off and you don't know if they hurt or not. That's understandable.
Yeah, and the right side right there, the mirror's knocked off, so that's where it hit. And also there's damage on the right front side, which was, like I said, on camera, because it was as it was exiting 85 there, and all the cameras from the intersections caught the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Were you injured or anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I don't know about.
No, I'm asking about you.
Yeah, I didn't like turn and hit her car. Like literally, I was already going in the straight lane, and then next thing you know, I seen her like come over. So I'm already in the center lane going right. You know what I mean? Cause like it like in the right lane, it was already crowded of like cars. So you know, I just took the center lane so I could go right.
Gotcha.
So you know what I mean? And I seen her just like so.
You got everything you need?
Yes.
I mean, like, am I?
All right, buddy. Hey, put your hands behind your back, right? I hate it, man.
So basically, you'll be going to jail for hit and run, as well as failure to maintain lane, okay, which would be driving in the middle of the road. Several cameras caught you driving right in the center of the roadway.
Right.
Also, leaving and not reporting an accident is a crime. So that's where we're going to be at here today. You should be able to get bonded out today. I've explained the bonding procedures to her. And hopefully
Today,
you can learn.
I mean,
You should be able to get out today.
yeah, but I mean, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Okay,
Like,
that's the kind of stuff you think about before you commit a crime.
Yeah, but
Okay?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't. Because I really feel like, you know, that she had came into my lane and like.
Yeah, and right there on scene is where you argue that. And we would have to be like, okay, we'll let the insurance companies figure it out. But the minute you decided to leave, that puts you at fault, 100%. That's just the way the law works.
Yeah,
Had you
so-
stayed and
Right.
explained your position, we could have said, well, we don't know what happened. We'll just let the insurance companies. But what it looks like to us is maybe the car didn't have insurance, which we still don't know, right?
no.
Because I haven't run it yet. Maybe your license is suspended.
No,
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you leave? Why would you
I mean,
make contact with another car? There's clear damage.
It was technically really her. It was really her fault. I mean, I wasn't trying to like. I didn't even see her. Like literally, I didn't. I mean, you know, like
Well, I'll tell you what. It's going to be kind of.
I'm a cautious.
You got a lot of things against you. The leaving the scene of the accident, the getting caught on camera, and her being a police officer. You got a lot against
she
you.
was a police officer?
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, I didn't.
So, go ahead. What's wrong? Let me run this car just to make sure I got insurance. Go ahead.
Come on, buddy. Man, if it is the case that you did your best, but I would just never leave. You know. I got you. Got it?
Yeah. Am I gonna get bonded out today or what?
You know that you should. Your mom should be able to take care of
My
you.
mom should be able to bond me out, right?
Yes, sir. I'll give it to you at the jail. You want me to failure to maintain lane and?
Yes, failure to maintain lane because we've got the picture.
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah.
I'm gonna send that out.
Is it another citation or is it one?
It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be hit and run.
Okay.
Failure to maintain lane, and find out from Raph if he wants to charge anything else.
Okay.
As a result, he was given 3 charges. Number 1, hit and run. Number 2, failure to maintain lane. And number 3, improper turn at an intersection. His 3rd charge, improper turn at an intersection, was dropped, but his first 2 charges, hit and run, where the driver was involved in a crash and failed to stop, return to the scene, provide info, show license plate if requested, and render reasonable aid if needed, he was convicted guilty on. Similarly, he was convicted guilty on failure to maintain lane, meaning he failed to stay within a single lane and moved his vehicle from the lane before it was safe. As a result, for the hit and run, he was charged a $750 fine, and for failure to maintain lane, he was charged a $200 fine. In total, he paid $950 in fines and didn't serve any jail time and was quickly bonded out. Let me know your honest thoughts on this case down below in the comments. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.
So I'm already in the center lane going right. You know what I mean? Cause like it was like in the right lane, it was already crowded of like cars. So I just took the center lane so I could go right. So you know what I mean? And I seen her just like so.
You got everything you need?
Yes.
I mean, like, am I?
All right, buddy. Hey, put your hands behind your back, right? I hate it, man.
So basically, you'll be going to jail for hit and run, as well as failure to maintain lane, okay, which would be driving in the middle of the road. Several cameras caught you.
I didn't even see her, like, literally.
You got a lot of things against you, and her being a police officer, you got a lot against you.
Police officer?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
So, go ahead. What's wrong?